welcome to episode 1 of the Great Bakery Off. Been a little bit time in planning and glad that we can get the show up and running. Especially if there's people who obviously doubt you're going to do things and maybe laughed in your face when you told them, but it wasn't many people actually. It was more so the wife. But they say good marriage is based on intense criticism, judgment and laughter, so I think we're off on the right foot there. But no, in all seriousness, there are people that inspired me to do it, and I'm wearing the 44 t-shirt today. Boys from How Ridiculous YouTube show, and also Brody Moss on YBS Youngbloods. Jump on their YouTube channel, is really cool, fun stuff, just guys living the dream really. Keen observers might have noticed that I'm not actually at a bakery. It's a bit windy out here today, and yeah, you're right, I'm at a beach, so well done to you that guessed that one. I'm down at Moana Beach. It's one of my favourite places, not just beaches, but favourite places in the whole world, and I wanted to have as the wind comes over, I wanted to make sure I had my first episode sort of based down from here, started down from here, and I'll sort of share the reasons why this place is so special to me at the end of this video, so stick around for that. The way that today is going to run is that we're going to 2 bakeries. Going to Seaford Homestyle Bakery at Seaford Rise Shopping Centre, and we're going to the Seaside Bakery down at Cliff Avenue at Seaford as well. Both sort of close to the seafront bakeries that I wanted to try out. The deal is we're just going to be getting just a normal meat pie, nothing fancy, no satay chicken, no vegan, no gluten free, just a classic meat pie, and we're going to test them off against each other, see which one comes out on top. Going to be looking for all the usual stuff, how it looks, all that sort of jazz, but mainly it's about how it tastes. So which one do I want to go back to and get a meat pie next time? That's what we're going to be looking for.
Where the red light haunts you, where the silver linings after you, don't you turn around away, 'cause maybe it can be too late. I was there the day your world turned, I was there back when your heart burned. Don't you trade away your love for hate, 'cause maybe it can be too late.
So folks, we've just headed down to the Seaford Homestyle Bakery and the Seaside Bakehouse and just come to a a nice spot down the end of Cliff Ave to give the pies a go. So on my right here, I have the Seaside Bakehouse pie. It's a lot bigger. Got the sauce on there, a lot bigger than the Seaford Homestyle bakery pie. You'd say that's the Seaford Homestyle bakery pie is probably a bit more of what you'd call a traditional pie, a bit thinner, a bit crispier. Looks like we've got a bit of pastry on this one, but we've got to get into it and we've got to see what they taste like. That's the main thing we're looking for here. If you want to go back again, it's got to taste good. So I'm going to get into the Seaside Bakehouse pie first, and I'll let you know how we go.
Laying in your bed, fighting ghosts in my
I don't know really what to say about that one. It didn't set the world on fire. So it'll be interesting to see how it compares against the Seaford Homestyle bakery. The meat looked a bit light. It was a bit light in colour, so that was a bit different. And it was very thick, which I liked. It was nice and bigger. But we'll see how the Homestyle compares to that in its taste. Very flaky, but yeah, not much to compare it to. So we're going to get into the Seaford Homestyle bakery pie and go from there. Oh, one thing, cost. So $4.80 for the Seaford Homestyle bakery, $4.50 for the Seaside Bakehouse, but also at the Seaford Homestyle bakery asked me if I wanted sauce. Now for me, that's a big tick. At the Seaside Bakehouse, had to ask for the sauce. Chuck in the comments there, is that something that's regular? Do you have to ask for sauce now? Let me know. We'll get into this one.
remember all we had. How could we get this bad? Where did we lose our glow? You live, you learn when your heart.
Very hard to complain when you have days like today where you're just out. I mean, have a look at that. What a perler of a day. The pies though, Seaford Homestyle Bakery. Very nice pie, very consistent, hard to fault. Nice meat filling, thin pastry, crispy. So yeah, I was very happy with it. When I'm comparing both of them, I was very surprised at how different they are though. You'd think two meat pies, you chuck a bit of meat in there, crisp up the pastry, all good, but no, very different, which makes it quite easy for me to pick a winner really. Reviewing the Seaside Bakehouse, it was a bit thicker pastry, bit of a different type of meat in it. So therefore my winner for this episode is the Seaford Homestyle Bakery. Just more of what I picture as my classic meat pie, so I would have to lock them in. If you want something different, go to the Seaside Bakehouse. I'm not saying it was bad, but yeah, it just definitely didn't compare to the other one.
Lightning strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning, like a warning.
The reason I wanted to do my first episode here was because, well, every story needs a bit of a sob story, doesn't it? So between 0 and 4 years of age, I spent a lot of time in and out of hospital, getting blood tests done, etc, etc. My family thankfully decided that it's best to move out of the populated, polluted area that we were in, and we moved down to Seaford Rise, which at the time was a brand new area. We were about 10 minutes walk from the beach down here at Milana, Seaford, driving different distance to Aldinga, Port Nalunga, Southport, so we spent a lot of time at the beach, and the beach was just this clean air, soothing place, which we spent a lot of time as a family, as kids, and we loved it, and I loved it, and I've continued to love it ever since those days. I've spent a lot of time with friends and with family since then as well. And now as an adult, I just find it a place that is really relaxing and soothing, and a place where I can go and reflect and Life is a very stressful place now, society is, and I think it doesn't matter if you're an adult, a child, teenager, an older person, you need strategies and places where you can go to be able to do those things, i.e. reflect and relax and just take stock of life sometimes. So for me, it was a no-brainer to come down here to Moana for episode 1 and do a couple of coastal and seaside bakeries to start off with. So I really hope you've enjoyed the story and the video, and we'll keep building on through the episodes, and I hope you can like, share, subscribe, and also comment on some places that you think might be good to go to show around, or just to even try out some bakeries. Cheers guys, appreciate the support.